The desirous state is to have it. These beautiful words from Neville Goddard convey a deep truth. To desire a thing is to have it. What does having something mean? That you possess it. How does it feel to have your phone in your hand? It is a quiet feeling of ownership. You don't think much of it because we don't pay attention. But there is a quiet feeling of ownership attached to it. So, imagine having a flat. Now just walk through the kitchen of the flat as though you have been living there for some time now. That is, you already had it for some time. Do you feel the quiet sense of ownership? You don't feel over the moon about the things you want, like this. Because you had them for quite a while now. What is it like to drive to work in your favorite car? Imagine doing something very natural and routine activity in that car. Like you are going to buy food in it or going to work. Do you feel that subtle feeling of having it? Now imagine that you have a bit more than the amount of money that you desire in your bank account. A bit more because you already have how much you desire and more. Because it is normal for you to have it. To desire a thing is to have it. The feeling of having something is very subtle and we don't think much of it. Pay attention to all the things you have in your life. If you are in a relationship that you wanted for some time, how do you feel about it now? You have a subtle sense of knowing that you have it. You don't jump out of the bed every day screaming that you have your person. Because having something is normal and natural and subtle. So, you do not imagine the initial high emotion situations of getting something. Like hitting the $1 million mark and going crazy. You imagine having a bit more than $1 million. As though it is a normal and natural feeling of already having made $1 million and now even more. Imagine doing something normal and natural in your desired car. As though you have owned this car for some time now. Because to desire a thing is to have it. The key to progress in life and to the fulfillment of dreams lies in ready obedience to its voice. Neville Goddard. The reason Neville Goddard emphasized the sensory vividness and imagination was for one simple reason, to generate the feeling of having it. You are so sure that you have your phone because you can see it, pick it up, and use it. Thus, imagining with sensory vividness makes you believe that you actually have the thing, right now. But some people don't even imagine and manifest. Because it is the feeling of having it that manifests. You manifest what you are, not what you want. Neville Goddard. Thus, when you imagine that you have a thing for some time and it is completely normal and natural for you to have it, you feel satisfied. You have a subtle knowing that you have it and then you drop it. Try to replicate the feeling of having from the things you already have and notice how you feel about these things. Perhaps you wanted something for a long time and now you have it. How do you feel about it? This is the feeling that we are seeking. As you are being the person who has the thing, manifest the thing. The moment we occupy the state of having something, we are projecting into the quantum field as observation. And as quantum physics suggests, that this world changes itself when an observer is present to meet the perception of the observer. Thus, you are now expecting your manifestation because you feel like you already have it. And it will be so. The world is a mirror forever reflecting our inner world. Thus, to desire a thing is to have it.